What's up? What's up? This is Walk with Harrison. This is day number 11. My challenge is I might screw this up. It's day 11. And I don't know if I'm gonna screw this up by lying down on my hammock, but I guess we'll find out, right? I had an awesome day. It's still too chilly outside. My mom called me yesterday, and I just wanted to mention it. And there's a reason why I look so pale and white, because there's no sun in Stockholm, right? The winter is soon to be over, and if you guys stick with me, for one of the end movies, I bet I'm gonna gain some color when the sun starts shining, right? So that's what I had to tell my mother yesterday. That I know, Mom, I'm not sick. It's just that I don't have any sun where I live. Yeah, that's the fun part of moms. They always worry, right? They always worry and almost think the worst of them. So it's quite fun in a way. But I do understand my mom, because she sees me rant almost every day. Like, she goes into Facebook and see me rant, but she doesn't understand what I'm talking about because she doesn't speak English. And then I get what she's worried about. Well, what can I do? It's my mom, right? So I have a few friends. What's up, my brother? Here's some bachatero on. I went out to dance yesterday. It was pretty awesome. Sometimes when I go out, I just feel the inspiration, and I have gained a lot from the dance community, transforming my life basically, because dance have gave me so much, or should I say it otherwise, I have gave a lot to the dance because it's a community. But the thing about that I've learned most about dance is silence communication, right? And it's almost like a philosophy of life, because there's a silence in it. But in the beginning, you're always in your mind, counting your steps, trying to learn your tricks, and always being in your head, right? And working, like, the dance community, there's a lot of ego-minded people, because some people, they go there to feel good, and we need to ask ourselves, who is feeling good? Am I feeling good, or is my ego feeling good? Because if I have a pretty good dance, my ego will have a ego boost. But as I'm telling you, it's good to be aware of how your brain works, right? So you can stay humble, because when you start to be a pretty good dancer, a lot of you might forget where you came from, or your basis, because it's a balance, right? If you want the dance community to grow, let it grow with love. Like, put your ego aside and let it grow with love. And I mean, leave your brain at home and just go to the dance with your heart. Because if you can't dance with a new person, and just make that dance the best possible, you still have a lot to learn, because it is a communication. And as everyone have been a beginner sometime, and with a beginner comes, you're nervous, you're pretty nervous, you think too much, you're always in your brain. But you if you stumble upon, if you found yourself and you're a beginner in the dancing community, it means that you're searching for something, or you want to gain something, right? You want to gain an emotion, or you want to boost your life with more happiness. And that's the interesting part, because dance can give you so much, right? But I don't know what I'm gonna say with this rant. It's just that I get so inspired when I go out dancing, because I see how I react. I see how other people react. I can look in people's eye and I can see how they are thinking. Like basically, we're thinking too much. Am I good enough? Like it's hard because people are not breathing. Like I found myself doing that many times too when I'm nervous. I'm breathing and I'm nervous because in my mind I believed I was not good enough, right? I came from a feeling of lack, and that includes everything, not only the dance community. That includes in everything you do. If you come from a place of lack, I've talked about this in other videos too. If you come from a place of lack, anything you do, my friend, you are searching for something and you will never find it, because it will always be around the corner, meaning within yourself, right? And in the dance, imagine if you could just leave your brain at home, go out and dance with your heart, meaning be in the state of just breathing and present and let the music move you, right? Because if you're a beginner, your body, your brain and your body, it's getting to know this kind of movement, new movement, new steps. So of course I get it that you need to be in your brain, but allow yourself allow yourself to suck, allow yourself to screw things up and go out dancing. Not just go and take a course and then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go out social dancing when I'm good enough, right? Because we learn by doing mistakes. We learn by stepping on others. We learn by hitting people on the face and getting hit by others, right? That's the community. You just say sorry and you smile and you do better and you just have fun and no one is gonna take it serious. Like shit happens, right? So this is what I wanted to give you to, like, if you're a beginner in something, like, it's good to take classes, but dare to go out and have fun. Like, you might screw it up. Embrace that feeling in anything you do, and you will find yourself that it wasn't that hard. It was just you being hard against yourself, and a lot of time it is exactly like that. You're being too hard on yourself because your brain wants everything to be perfect. Every spin needs to be perfect. You believe that in order for you to be a good dancer and have a good dance, you need to do a lot of spin and turns, like until the girls puke, right? But you're wrong. It's all about the feeling, because we are all in different levels, and it will never end. It's always a process. Like, you can go home and rest for 2 years, and you can come back to the dance floor with new inspiration, and you don't know where you get it where you get from. It's just that day you were relaxed, you were with your heart, you were spontaneous, you had fun, you were not playing around with your brain, thinking too much, counting too much. You were just, I'm gonna take the steps to the left and see whatever happens, and I might screw this up, and in the end you're like, wow, you had so much fun. So that's what I wanted to give you, okay? I know it's easier said than done. Everything's easier said than done when it comes to your brain, because it's always interrupting life. Your brain is always interrupting life, because before we do anything awesome in this life, our brain will jump in and tell you how it should be before you ever do anything. So I don't know, a lot of dancers that are listening to me can probably understand where I'm talking, but you can also take this as a metaphor and use it in other part of your life, like training or your job community, whatever you want to be good at. If you wanna have an awesome life, you should always connect with your heart, meaning you silence and be best friends with your mind but you don't let your mind take control, because your mind will screw everything up. Like it wants to do everything correct. You can actually do a lot of things with your brain. Of course, you have take you to the person that you are today. But I'm telling you, my friend, if you're still out there identifying yourself with your thought, that you are your thoughts and I am my story, you're always going to feel that you are in lack of something. And you will search and search and search, and you will never find, at least not long-lasting feeling that you deep down know that you already have, right? So this is the rant for me. It is, I might screw this up, video challenge 11. I don't know if this made any sense, this video, but it just came from my heart. Maybe it's because I'm talking because I'm lying down, I don't know. I'm just feel that I'm in a chill mood, and I share whatever feels, whatever comes to me. I don't plan it. So I hope you appreciate it. I'm gonna go in and see whatever if it might makes any sense in what I said. Take care. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out.